Okay, so now after this, once I am logged in my society, I can create a society, or once I'm logged in with my account in society, I can create a society or I can join a society. To join a society, I will raise a request, right? And someone will approve that request, right? Similarly, I will, I can, once I have joined or my request is approved, then I should be able, I should be able to, you know, one second. So I should be able to, approve. Okay, I should be able to uh, pay the amount in that society, right? And I should be able to see the account, what is going on, right? So one by one, we will add those screens, right? Okay. So let's say if uh, I am my request is approved. Now I should be able to see one account section here. Okay. Oh, okay, one second. Okay. So I should be able to see one, account section over there. Where? Here, right? Of that particular society. Okay. So now let me let me create one menu over. Okay. So do we have a table for account section? We'll check that. Okay, so what we are going to do is, once my request is approved, right? Let's say I can see this, my request is approved, right? And once my request is approved, I should be able to see, or I should be able to give the payment, right? I'm going to give monthly payment, right? So, so what should I do? Okay, let me create a payment screen first, right? So how I will do the payment? Amount, right? And then mode, and then remark, right? Amount, mode, and remark. Okay, perfect. Amount is, and the mode means, your mode can be, your mode can be cash or bank, right? Remark, okay, whatever you want to, say that, okay, this is monthly maintenance for the month, for the month of September, whatever you want to write basically as a user, and then save, right? Acha. Now if let's say, if let's say you do this transaction, right? So, but you know should it be directly saved in this table? No, it should go as an approval request, right? Because see, let's take this example. I told you like we have uh, developed in Web 1 blocks application, right? Right. So you can see in the payment section, right? Okay. In the payment section, if I post a payment, right here, so what will happen? Okay, it is direct deposit or cash or check or whatever the mode is, right? And then amount and then submit and then remarks, right? So I cannot go and add in my account, right? It will come, it will go to someone for the approval. Okay, it will go for the approval and then only you can approve it. Okay, once you approved it, then it should be added to the main accounts screen. Okay, perfect. So we will do in this way. All right. So what we are going to do is we will create, a request. Okay, we will create a request for the admin user, that okay, there is a payment. Okay, there is a payment request which you need to approve, right? Perfect. So this is what we are going to do. So how we will do it? We will submit. Let's put submit button. Right? We will just submit this. Right? We will just submit this. So what should happen? We will know what we will do is we will create one more approval table sort of, right? That, or we have already an approval screen, right? What is there? Request ID. If I keep it here for this society, one second. What is this request for? Which we have created before? That is for joining, right? So where is that gone? It's lost. Window approval request. Okay, let me put one vertical scroll bar and a horizontal scroll bar so that I can see. Okay, okay. So we have what was the table name of this one? I'm thinking if I can accommodate those requests also in this one. Request ID, society ID, user ID, approved one, unit number, area, approval status, right? Okay, so I think we should not disturb this one, right? Let's create one more table. Why? Because there we are going to have the amount as well, right? There we are going to amount as well, right? So here what we will do is basically what we want a unit number, right? Okay, means okay, like that Anuj is paying, so Anuj's unit number is 102. Let's keep the user ID also, right? And then uh, what we will do, we will user ID is, let's say, Anuj, right? And then amount, right? Credit amount, right? And let's keep for future use, though a candidate cannot withdraw money from society account, right? So debit is not going to happen, but let's see, debit amount, okay? And then can have unit number, user ID, credit amount, debit amount, right? What else? Let's say he paid 2000 rupees, right? Debit was 0, right? So this is the and when did he do that? He did on let's say transaction date, or txn underscore date, and then perfect. Okay, so let's keep status. Status is open, or it can be approved, right? Status can be open or approved or rejected, right? So we will, once we click on the submit button, okay, once we click on the submit button, this record should be saved in this table, right? So that, like, we can approve it, like we, in the sense, an admin can approve this request, and once he will approve that request, data will be inserted in main table, in main account table, right? So did we create our account table? Second. I think we have not created yet, right? My society join. Okay, let society approve a request. MDA my transactions. Oh yeah, we have something. So, acha, my transaction. Select your society. Okay, did we create this? I think I just told you guys not done yet. Okay, no worries. I think we have this table, right? Trans underscore T, right? What we are doing here is we are having user ID, society ID, unit number. Okay, so whatever we have, uh, okay, so we will create two tables. One is for request, this one, right? And one is for the main table. Let's see, are we able to get everything what we want to achieve? Yes, user ID, society ID, unit number, debit, current balance, transaction date. We are missing one column here. What is that column? Mode, right? That amount, transaction mode, TXN. mode. Let's give this txn date, right? Mode is like cache, so varchar not 50, varchar 10 is enough. Right, we can add later if we, or let's add one more remark. Varchar 100. Perfect, right? So, and then, so what we will do is we have this our approval screen, approval request, right? So in approval request we can have two types of request. One is your account approval request, second is your account in the sense your user id creation request, and second one is money related approvals, right? Money related approvals. So when you are going to approve his amount, so we will create one more screen, right? Okay, but before that, let's create a payment screen, right? Let's create a payment screen like this, right? Like this. Okay, so how do I do that? First I should have one table. I should have this table, right? Okay, transaction date, and let's keep a month also added into it, that for which now we will keep calculate from here only, transaction date. Okay, let's keep one more running number, that row id. Okay, so it will be like 1 2 3 something like that. Yeah, perfect. So what should be the table structure of this one? Table structure should be Control C. Okay, or let me create here only. Row ID, and then we have number. Acha, we'll create in Power Builder itself. Okay. One minute, guys. So, like what we are going to do is we are going to create a table, right? This table. So you know that, like the data type. This is column name, right? Oh, sorry, sorry. Now, you guys should be in a position that I'm just telling you the screen, right? And you create it, right? So, you know, column name and data type, right? Unit number is our varchar field. Okay. You can see in other window like tables what we have given unit number. User ID, you know that. Credit amount, you know that it should be numeric. Date, you know that date. Status is varchar 10. Okay. User ID is, I think, whatever, varchar something, right? So we will create one table like this, and then we will create one screen like this, right? User, this is a kind of row ID is your identity column, right? And you should be able to submit it. So what we will do is, and how you will, so this is a, you no need to display this unit number, or you can take it initially, right? That okay, I want to pay in this particular unit, right? And then for now, and then you know that how to keep this user ID, right? Behind the scene, like this column will be there, but you need to put one entry as user ID. We did in this approval screen. Credit amount, whatever the amount you are going to do put here is, it will go in credit amount, and the status default is open. Debit amount is always 0. Transaction date, you know what is the today's date, right? So what you need to do is you need to create this screen. How you will open this screen? Let's do that quickly. What we will do is, let me create the table here. Otherwise, or you would like to try at your end first. Tell me. Window. So we will do like this. Okay. PAYMET payment. Okay. W underscore PAYMET payment. Okay. Okay. This is your payment menu, right? Right. So you will create a free form data window based on this table, right? Some entries you will put behind the screen. You will hit on submit button, and then this entry should be saved in this table. Basically, purpose is this. So one request will be created in this. We will create one more screens like this approval request, right? And then these requests should be displayed over there. these requests should be displayed over there so that somebody can go and approve it. Once it gets approved, then it should be displayed in my account as well, right? This information should be saved in this table. Okay, just try at your end. Otherwise I will also do and record it how I am doing it, and then you can look at it. But just give a try at your end first, and then we will proceed from there.